through car show as much as I can. Okay, so I can see Sugar and Spite up to jam for the Reavers. I'll bring you the names of the other jammers as they come past and I get used to seeing them. Okay, Vendetta Vixens, number 91 pick, has lead jammer status. Okay, Sugar and Spike's made it through too. And it's been called. Arsenic's jam for the Reavers. And it's number Arsenic lead jammer, and it's number 7 Law, closely following her for Vendetta Vixens. Both teams made their initial pass, and it's called. Okay, Vendetta Vixens have a blocker in the box. You can see Johnny Sparks getting ready to jam for the Green Reavers. And she has lead jammer. It's number 33 is through. Airy Fairy jamming for Vendetta Vixens. It's also completed her pass. And it's called. Sugar and Spike back out to jam for the Reavers. Number 91, being recycled by Pursuiter. And Pick has lead jam status. The Vendetta Vixens closely followed by Sugar and Spite. Reavers getting through, not quite in time to get lead jammer status. That honour goes to number 40, which is just Lucy, skating for Vendetta Vixens. She has the power in this jam. And she's through. Hit it and put it. So currently 8 points to the Vendetta Vixens, 7 to the Reavers. Very, very close. So Donita Sparks through. Lead jammer for the Reavers. Number 33, Airy Fairy, is jamming for Vendetta Vixens and has made her initial pass too. Number 91 pick, lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Sugar and Spiked, being recycled to the back of the pack. See if she can make it through her initial pass. Yes, she can. Arsenic up to jam for the Reavers. And it's just Lucy jamming for Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic through as lead jammer, closely followed by just Lucy. Chasing down each other for those points. Who can get through? Arsenic calling it off, protecting her points but preventing the other team from getting theirs. So we have Airy Fairy against Donita Sparks. And it is a power jam for Donita Sparks as Airy Fairy makes her way to the box. So it is a power jam for the Reavers. So her blockers are letting her through straight away. And she's been ably assisted. Try and get through those Vendetta Vixen blockers to try and pick up those points before the opposing jammer is back on track. Both teams have a blocker in the box. Airy Fairy's made her initial. She's through, and she's getting points. Reavers still have a blocker in the box. And Sugar and Spiked is up to Jam. From 91 is lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Sugar and Spike is now through. And it's called. It's all about protecting those points. Not always about who can get the most points, but just stopping the other team. So 24 to 18. Reavers starting with a blocker in the box. It's 999. Dislocate, having a sit down. She'll be joining the rest of her team on track as soon as she has served her time. So we have Arsenic and Just Lucy jamming. Just Lucy nipping straight away through that pack to get lead jammer status. As Arsenic's been recycled through, whereas Lucy's just picking up those points. Fantastic jamming there from Kitty Hitter 2319. Trying to really slow down Lucy. Both teams picking up points from their jammers there. Maggie Thatcher goes for a sit down. So the Reavers will start with just 3 blockers on the track. And Vendetta Vixens are calling for a time out situation. So points, as it stands at the moment, is 34 to Vendetta Vixens, 25 to the Grim Reavers. And there's a team time out. So while we're having that team time out, just a little reminder, we've got some lovely, lovely merch. And it says here, I really love Vendetta Vixens. And they actually have a little sign on their little notice board, and it's a little hashtag and it says time's up, and I've got one on my hand, and a lot of the players that you will see on track this afternoon, especially in this game, have actually got hashtag time's up written on their body somewhere. So that is to show that we are against unfair treatment and just people lost for words. We're against the harassment of other people. We're against the abuse and intolerance of other people. Okay, as the Grim Reavers, we do actually train co-ed, so it's men and women together, and you know, we're all for a bit of equality, but we're all for people being treated fairly, and this is what the Time's Up is, to show that we are not tolerant of people using their power. Okay, are we ready? So there is Donita Sparks, Jenny for the Reavers, and Airy Fairy, number 33, is through as lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Can Donita get through? Yes, she can. And chased down. And that was pulled off just before Donny Sparks could actually enter the pack to get some more points. Trying to widen that score gap, 39 to 25. We've got Sugar and Spike back on. And pick, lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens again. Vendetta Vixens picking up a lot of lead jammer status. They're getting control of the pack. They are being able to pick up points and prevent the other team from scoring points by calling on the jam before the other jammer can get through and get points. Yet again, it's all about timing. So they're calling it off just as the opposing jammer is reaching the pack to try and get points. So they're trying to tire out the jammer and they're also protecting their points. So it's 44 to 25. Both teams have full complement of players on the track. Lead jammer for the Reavers. Very closely followed by Vendetta Vixens. Very, very close there. Both teams were out and it's called. So Arsenic was protecting the points and preventing Iron Crew from scoring any. And a team timeout has been called by the Reavers. Okay, so as I said, we've got merch, we've got mugs, we've got bags, we've got t-shirts, we've got stickers, we've got mirrors, there's all sorts of stuff. There's a few cakes left. If you do want cake, I would urge you to come and grab some. Probably even while the game's playing, because there's really not very much left. And they are really, really yummy. And there are also some raffle tickets left, 25p each or £1 for a strip of 5. So that's a bargain there. Just having a bit of track repair, so once again, just say thank you to our officials, our men and women in black, and also to our refs, our stripy zebras, who are keeping everything nice and safe and ticking along and making sure that everybody is abiding by their rules. We also say thank you to everyone else who's taken part this afternoon. So we say thank you to the photographers and the medics and... Hey, thank you, Joe. I love you, Joe, thank you. And thank you to Phil for doing all the mixing and things and awesome, and thank you to Soggy for running the cake stall, and oh everybody, let's just have a bit of a living. Yay! Okay, let's see, it's lining up, so photos being recycled, but then everybody's been pushed back. In fact, no, she's not been pushed back. She has been able to get lead jammer status straight away through. And Denise Sparks has been recycled right to the back of the pack. So there's a lot of bridging going on to extend that pack back quite away. And Erin goes through. Picking up points, get more points for Vendetta Vixens. Hands on to get through. Big recycle to the back of the pack again. Vendetta trying to stop Airy Fairy from getting through, but not succeeding. Oh, there's been a successful star pass. We now have 2-3-1-9. Kitty Hitter is now jamming 4 of the Reavers. But Airy Fairy called it off just before she could score some points. Okay, so Reavers are starting with a blocker in the box. Vendetta Vixens have 2 blockers in the box. Sugar and Spike jamming for the Reavers. And Pip is jamming for Vendetta Vixens, and she's made it through, and she is lead jammer. But Sugar's through too. Both jammers have made it through their initial pass, so next time round they can pick up points. Vixens have another blocker in the box, and Pip calls it just in time. Okay, next jam, we have Arsenic, and we have number 7, we have Law, jamming for Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic has picked lead jammer status for the Reavers. Number 7, Law, has also made it through the pack. So both teams have jammers eligible to pick up points. But Arsenic has called it before Law has been able to pick up some points there, so playing the Vixens at their own game. So we have Kitty Hitter jamming for the Reavers, and we have Airy Fairy, lead jammer for the Vixens. Both jammers through. Seems to be a much cleaner game, this one. Lots less visits to the penalty box this time around. That said, we do have a blocker for the Vixens in the box to start this jam. Preparing a bit of track. And there we have it, ready to start the next jam. Sugar and Spite, up to jam for Reavers. And the Reavers blocker tried to stop it from getting through, but unsuccessfully. She has lead jammer status. Closely followed by Sugar. The Reavers hold her back. Nope, she's past them, hit it and quit it. Okay, 70 points to Vixens, 28 to the Reavers. Lead jammer for the Reavers, Just Lucy. It's been recycled by Slow. Passing. And she's made it through. Made her initial pass. But Arsenic gets through and get points. That is the question. She's calling. So Victims have 71 victims, but not victims. Blimey me! That's how I read murder mystery books, can't you? Victims, blimey me. The Vixens, dear me, female foxes, the Vixens, have got 71, and the Reavers have got 31. Sugar is spike jamming for the Reavers. She's made it through as lead jammer. Airy Fairy is following her very, very closely. Number 33 for the Vixens. And it's called. And there we have it. Pip straight through on that inside line. Lead jammer for the Vixens. And Arsenic following suit in the same pattern. But it's called off before Arsenic can get anywhere near that path. Number 40, up to jam, Just Lucy against Sugar and Spike. Tell by Boots. And she's through. Sugar and Spike lead jammer for the Grim Reavers. Closely followed by Just Lucy for Vendetta Vixens. So both have made their initial. Who can score points? And it's called. Okay, so let's hear it for our team this afternoon. Let's hear it for the Vendetta Vixens. And let's hear it for the Grim Reavers. So that's Arsenic and Airy Fairy jamming again. Airy Fairy making it through as lead jammer. Closely followed by Arsenic. So again, lots of tactical play going on, lots of pulling off and preventing the other team from scoring points whilst protecting their own. Okay, so scores currently 80 to 33 in favour of Vendetta Vixens. Refs are ready. And we have Sugar and Spike for the Reavers through as lead jammer. Pick trying to get through those Reavers blockers. Has done nicely. She had stashed a star, but she didn't need to. Just popped it back on her head. So, nicely called by Sugar and Spite. She got some points that time. And then called just in time to stop the Vixens from scoring. Looks like Frostbite is up and jamming for the Reavers against Iron Pro. Iron Pro is through. Oh, rhymes. Lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. And Frostbite. Bit of a star stash. Then those Reavers blockers present through from going through. No, they can't. She's picking the points. Some nippy jamming there. Getting the feet through, so Frostbite, who expected has made it first, she's made her initial pass. But Prue has called it. So scores are 89 to 37. Fairy is jamming, and she is lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic struggling at the back of the pack, trying to make her way through. And she's managed it. 0-0-0-2 on her way to the box for a multiplayer. Very coming through, and she has called it, preventing the Reavers from getting some more points again. Despite knocked into the track, Pip has the lead jammer status for Vendetta Vixens. Sugar and Spite jamming for the Reavers, making her way through. And Pip making it through, picking up some more points for Vixens. And Sugar and Spite's through too. Called by Pip. It looks like just Lucy, number 40. half time. Blimey me. That went fast. It's 103 to 37. Vendetta Vixens in the lead. Home team. Okay guys, looks like we are ready for our final half of the afternoon. So please take your seats nice and safely, making sure that all children are in the seated area and that you are not trying to take up the rough lane because you might get splatted and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so last half of the afternoon, Vendetta Vixens to Grim Reavers. Six cakes? Phil's just told me there's only 6 cakes left. Blimey me! Whoa! And Arsenic got Lee Gemma straight through. Full of surprises. Just Lucy is jamming for the Vendetta Vixens and has made her initial pass. Full of surprises, blimey me. Oh! Oh! It's flying Reavers. You're not supposed to fly, you've not got wings. You've got wheelie boots. Okay, we are actually in a power jam situation for the Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic is in the penalty box for Reavers. So there's a power jam for the Vixens. Excuse me, I'm shivering a bit here. This aircraft's freezing. I might need to put the coat on. What, you got my gloves on? Keep forgetting I can go for a walk, I can go and get warm. Okay, so Arsenic is back through. And picking up points for the Reavers. But those, just Lucy. For the Vixens. A high scoring round. Okay, so 1-2-1 to the Vixens, 48 to the Reavers. Oops. Vixens have a pivot in the box. A little bit of a track repair going on. Cheers, George. Vixens versus Reavers. Who is going to get lead jammer? Who is going to get power of the pack? It is Airy Fairy, number 33 for Vendetta Vixens. Sugar and Spike being recycled by law to the back of the pack. And Airy Fairy through, picking up points. Number 65, recycling Sugar and Spike. That's Thundercat. Luigi Gonzalez making it tricky. And Sugar's through. Well fought. And it's called. So 126 to 48. It's Pip up to jam again for the Vendetta Vixens against Bonita Sparks for the Reavers. Jammers out very, very closely there. Looks like Bonita Sparks has got control because she is lead jammer, although she is not in the lead. Oh, maybe she wasn't. It was Pip. Blimey, mate. They were out so closely, and the refs were so close to each other. So it's just Lucy against Arsenic. And her blockers are going to make it very tricky for the opposing team to get through. Or maybe not. Just Lucy straight out on the inside line. And Arsenic's just made it through too. Some valiant blocking going on. We have Airy Fairy back out to jam for the Vixens, and Sugar and Spike the Reavers. Both seem to be preparing to start their jam from the outside. Or maybe not. They're moving around. A little bit jiggly going on. And Vixens are through, they have lead, they have control of the pack again. It's Airy Fairy, number 33, the Vixens captain. And she's through, made her initial, and picking up points. Sugar and Spike still trying to get through those Vendetta Vixens blockers. And Sugar is on her way to the penalty box, which means that it's a power jam for Vendetta Vixens. Oops, Reavers have got a blocker in the box as well. And the Vixens have got a blocker in the box, they've got their pivot in the box. Maybe that the teams are getting a little bit tired. Ooh, Airy Fairy's through again, picking up 5 more. Oh no! Time for a jammer switcheroo! Blimey me! Another jammer being sent to the box. So it's now another power jam, this time in favour of the Grim Reavers. So come on, Sugar, try and pick up all those points. So the Vixens are trying to stop Sugar from getting through, trying to prevent her from getting any more points while their jammer is incapacitated on that penalty box. Well, she's through and she's got some, which is all good for the Reavers. Mary Fairy's back, and that's the 2 minutes. Okay, looks like a time out, maybe, for the Vixens. So they're having a little bit of a conflab. So, just a reminder, the raffle prizes have been drawn. Okay, the visiting teams are starting to pack away their merch as well. And there's a few cakes left, not very many. But Death Rifle and the Grim Reavers still have lots and lots of merch out. There are 6 cakes left, guys. We can't take 6 cakes home with us. No, we need to sell those 6 cakes. 6 lonely little cakes. I can see Amy reaching for a purse. So the Reavers merch stand, just stop them buying all the cakes. You get yourselves there and get them cakes. Half price even. Blimey, blimey, blimey. Right, so is that track prepared? Are the Vixens ready? Okay, so I've got Donita Sparks, it's jam for the Grim Reavers, our home team today, and she's through. Lead jammer for Donita Sparks, Grim Reavers. And Pip is through, jamming for Vendetta Vixens. So Donita Sparks has the power. She can control the park and she's called it off. So it's exactly 100 points in it. 154 to 54. So Vendetta Vixens, it's been worth their travelling today. So far. Okay, another little bit of track come up. That's why that's been done. So we have got Iron Pro jamming for Vendetta Vixens, and we have got Arsenic jamming for the Grim Reavers in our next jam. Wonder who can get the power? Wonder who can call it off? Wonder if they can stay out the box? We shall see. And I'm Pro's through. Lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Tony has knocked Arsenic right off. And she is now through. So both teams have made their initial. And Pro's made it through the pack for a second time, picking up the points and called it off before Arsenic can get any again. So it's all about getting that lead jammer status. Once you have that lead jammer status, you have the power to call things off. You have the power to hold things, to halt things, to stop the other team from scoring. So once you've got that control, it really is vital. I think I can see one cake left. Can I see one cake? Two cakes. Two cakes. They look ever so lonely. Two cakes. I think one of them might be a vegan one, and one of them might not be. So there you go. So there's one vegan and one non-vegan. There is now one cake. The apple puff is now gone. There is now a vegan muffin left. Okay, very lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Sugar and Spite is trying to get through for the Reavers, and she has done it. Both jammers are making their way through. And the Reavers blockers stop Fairy getting through. She's pushing forward. And has called it. Preventing Sugar and Spite from getting some more points. So it's 160 to 54. In these last few minutes of this second game. It's all been rather exciting, hasn't it, this afternoon? Champs games always get a bit exciting, a bit heated. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, Pip, 91, lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. And Donita Sparks is being held by those Vixens blockers, and she's through. Looks like Pip skipping through the Reavers blockers there. She was nippity on her toes. Some really nippy jamming going on there. So let's see who's up now. Law, number 7. Is up to jam for Vendetta Vixens against Arsenic for the Grim Reavers. So it's 164 to 54 at present. And we have Law through as lead jammer. The Vendetta blockers are recycling Arsenic to the back of the trap. Law attempting to land an apex jump there, but didn't quite land it. Ended up on her knee, so had to go back. And it's called. So Airy Fairy and Sugar and Spite back on again. So we've got a fairy and a princess on the jam line once the track has been repaired. So let's hear it for our visiting team today. Let's hear it for Vendetta Vixens. And let's hear it for our home team, the Grim Reavers. Airy Fairy straight through on the outside that time, and there she goes with Sugar and Spite too. Airy Fairy calling it before Sugar can try and get Points. I think we are having a power jam start on in the favour of the Vendetta Vixens as Sugar and Spite has been sent to the penalty box. So we have a power jam. So the Vixens blockers are attempting to assist their jammer to get through the wall of Reavers blockers. So can Pip get through? There's a bit of bridging going on there from the Reavers blockers, but Pip has made it through. She is lead jammer. So she has got the power and the control over this jam. So she can just sail through, pick up some points. So Sugar and Spike's through too. So can Pip get through those Reavers blockers? Can Sugar and Spike get through the Vendetta blockers? Yes, she can. Woo! And that's why we wear knee pads. Okay, looks like I am through. Number 22 is jamming, oh no, the 222 is jamming for Vendetta Vixens against Donita Sparks with the Grim Reavers. From score 179 to 58. Nice clear penalty box. Both full teams are on the track. Who can get power? I am through now. Donita Sparks being recycled to the back of the track as Spanksy makes her way to the penalty box. I am pro sailing through. That's 4 complimentary points there. Nifty bit of blocking there from Frostbite. And there has actually been a star pass. Donita Sparks has stashed and passed that star to Frostbite. But Iron Pro's called it off before she can get through again. So we've got Airy Fairy against Assassin this time. No, not Assassin this time. It's Arsenic. Oh. Getting a bit comfortable there. So 192 to 58. And Arsenic's through, lead jammer. She has the power, she has the control. Closely followed by Airy Fairy. So both jammers attacking Pack at the same time, and Arsenic calls it. Protecting our Reaver points. So we've got Pip, we have Sugar and Spite again. Nice empty penalty box. So who can get through? 2 little mini packs. on the track. Little Hito is making it tricky for Pip. And Mardy McFly is making it tricky for Sugar and Spike, but Sugar has made it. She is lead jammer for the Grim Reavers. She has the power and the control of the jam. There's been a star pass. Number 14 is now jamming for Vendetta Vixens. It is Miller. And Sugar Falls. Bringing our points to 196 to 61. Both teams picking up points that time round. We've got Iron Crew and Sonny Sparks back on that jam line. And a full complement of blockers to try and assist their jammer and oppose the other. Both jammers threw very, very closely at that time, but Donita Sparks just has control of the pack. She is in lead. Oh, unflop. So Anne goes through. She's got some points there for Vendetta Vixens. And Donny Sparks is through too, picking up points for the Grim Reavers. And throws through again. So the Vixens have broken that 200 point mark. And Donny Sparks is getting some more points there for the Grim Reavers. And more points for Iron Crew. Quite a high scoring jam, this one. So Donita Sparks has stashed, but she has nicked through. Getting some more points there. The Reavers have broken that 70 mark. Yeah, and then she does it. And she's called it. What a jam from Donita Sparks there, and also from Iron Pro. Both picking up quite a few points for their respective teams. So it's 212 to 74. And the Reavers are calling for some time. There is still one very lonely vegan muffin. It's sitting there, all on its own. It's not even got a tray to sit on anymore. It's so lonely, that cake. I'll start singing to it sometimes. Oh, just try and make it feel happy. This little cake sitting in its little green one. No, I've had cake. I can't go and buy cake when I'm doing talkiness. I had a chocolate orange one, it was yummy. Okie dokie. Here we go. So the Vixens have a blocker in the box, as do the Reavers. Just a little bit of track repair going on here. So it's Arsenic jamming for the Reavers, and there is Airy Fairy who got lead jammer straight away for Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic being recycled to the back of the pack. And again. And Airy Fairy coming through, picking up some points. And there goes Arsenic. She's made it. Got through that pack. Ooh! And Airy Fairy calls it. Okay, it's number 40. Just Lucy. Out to jam. Again for Vendetta Vixens against Sugar and Sprite. Both teams have full complement of players on the track. Nice clean play. Let's see if we can get that power and that control by getting that lead jammer status. It is Lucy. She has made it. And Sugar and Sprite through. So she can also get points, but does not have the power. And it's called by Lucy. So 225 to 75. Pip up to jam again for Vendetta Vixens. Where it's Donita Sparks. I think she's recovered from that last jam. And there we have it. So we've got the Nippy jamming. And Donita Sparks has the power. She has lead jammer status once again for the Reavers. Pip has made her initial pass too. So again she is eligible to score some points for the Vixens. And there we have it. Points for the Reavers. Picking up points for the Vixens. The Reavers have a blocker in the box. It's Frostbite, their captain. And that was a nifty little star pass. Assassin is now jamming for the Grim Reavers. So that jam is going on. Picking up points. The Vixens have a blocker in the box now. And the Reavers blockers are making it hard for Pip to go through. So we have 238 to 82. So again, Donita Sparks and Assassin picking up a few points there. The Reavers. But again, Pip picking up more points for the Vendetta Vixens. Vixens starting with a blocker still in the box, so the Reavers may have an advantage. Can Arsenic get through their diminished team of blockers and get lead jammer? Yes, she can. Fairy is trying to get through, and she's done it, so she's made her initial pass too. Reavers have a blocker in the box. It's Maggie Gatcher. And we're in need of medics. The next jam will start with 2 Reavers blockers in the box. So they just have 2 blockers and a jammer. And the Vixens have a full complement of players. So 242 to 84 at present. Sugar and Spite jamming for the Reavers. Hitter doing some valiant blocking there, trying to stop number 14 Miller from getting through, but she hasn't. She is the lead jammer, she has the power. Sugar and Spite is through. Hitter is on her way to the box. 2-3-1-9. And Miller has called it. So Pip back on to jam for Vendetta Vixens against Arsenic for the Reavers. We're down to the final few minutes of our afternoon. Let's see who can get these last lead jams and these last control of the game. It's Pip. Lead jammer for Vendetta Vixens. Arsenic's through too. Well, Pip has control. He's sticking neatly past those Reavers blockers and calling it. So we're actually down to seconds on the clock now. Sugar and Spite at jam for the Reavers. And Air Fairy for the Vendetta Vixens. 250 to 84 at present. Who's going to get lead? Who's going to get through? Sutherland's making a valiant attempt at stopping Air Fairy, but she bridged a little too far. Sugar and Spite still trying to get through. Being recycled by the Vendetta blockers. Tsunami trying to get her off the track again. The Reavers blockers trying to stop Air Fairy from getting any more points. But she's done it, she's got some more. And there we have it. Unofficial score 260 to 84. Wow, what a game. Blimey, blimey, blimey. Some good play there. Again,